This video is made for adult collectors of the product and is not made for kids. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, it's AuraDragoon here. Today we are doing another Beyblade, and today we're doing an unboxing video, and it is another Quad Strike release. And yeah, this time we got Bolt SPRYZEN S8. Well, technically what this really should be called, let me see if I didn't dig this SPRYZEN in too deep. Oh god, I probably did. Oh, there it is. Okay. I saw it instantly, and I punched my box. So yeah, oh god. And I keep forgetting to turn off notifications. Oh my god. Technically, this should be called well, even though it is a Quad Strike evolution and not a, Quad Strike evolution, it should technically be called Bolt Evo SPRYZEN S8. Because there's already a SPRYZEN chip. This is SPRYZEN S7 though. But they're compatible with the same system. And also because I assume this is dual spin, but I hope it's, to God, it's dual spin, because Seal Achilles was dual spin originally, but only had left spin in all of its parts. Well, the main parts. So, yeah. This is part of the Quad Strike, and yeah. Just the back of the box has a bunch of recycled parts, except for the armor tip, which yeah. Let's just see how this compares to the original SPRYZEN, because it is the Hasbro version of SPRYZEN, specifically the left spin mode. But yeah, let's kick the tripod. Get them. So let's get right into opening this right now, because I can't wait to open this. Because yeah, let's do it now. We have all the parts out, and since this doesn't have any stickers, it didn't have to do a cutaway, so yeah, let's just do the part review right here. So yeah, let's do this. So first of all, we have, well, no, I'm not going to do the part review first, sorry, I just got caught up there, but we have the launcher first. So you have your normal Quad Strike launcher. Just, oh, is this one free spin, or is that just like a, oh. That seems to be free spin. Does this launcher even work, or is it just shitting me? Okay, so even though it's not meant, it wasn't on purpose, this is actually a really good launcher, because even though your launcher probably won't free spin when you do get it, the fact that my one does means this one's actually a good quad strike launcher. So yeah, now time to get into the actual bay, and let me just compare it to the other two SPRYZENs. Well, the other quad SPRYZEN and the burst SPRYZEN, because yeah. Let me actually change the spin direction on the SPRYZEN. And just to compare all the parts from both the previous SPRYZEN and the SPRYZEN that it's based on. So yeah, let's go into this. So first of all, we have the SPRYZEN chip, and the first thing you notice that even though the box art depicts it as being yellow, it's actually orange, which is very weird. But I think it's just showing off what it looks like when it's in the base stadium, because in the base stadium it actually does look yellow. So I just tried it there, and it does look a bit yellow in the base stadium. It is missing detail, but it's not as egregious. You can at least make out the SPRYZEN face, which is more than I can say than Zeal, Achilles, or Valtryek, or even the Evo X Bellfire. So at least this isn't as egregious. I mean, it's still cool detail to have, but that's missing, but it's not too egregious rather than normal. And of course, here's compared to the old SPRYZEN chip. And yeah, this one's better because the SPRYZEN face is actually colored in, which the actual SPRYZEN face wasn't colored in either, but just felt more noticeable than it does in this one. I don't know what it is. But yeah, the next up is Bolt, and good thing is this is actually dual spin, which is more than I can say about fucking Zest, because like Zest, even though the Bay was originally dual spin, Zest's blade is only left spin, and that's an L. Because not only did they make a bay that is normally right spin, that went to being dual spin in BU, they just decided to make it just only left, which makes no sense in context of the anime, but the blade isn't even dual spinning, so it's just not even at least Bolt is dual spin, just like Astral is, so at least they kept that. And yeah, and this is somehow missing even more detail than this side of Burst. Now, yeah, this side of Burst SPRYZEN was known for not having too much detail compared to like the other side, which, you know, has a lot of cool detail on it, whereas this one is mostly blank. But Yeah. Then again, I'm not too mad about it. Unlike with Zest, because Zest had just a bunch of flaws. But I might get mad about it soon because the armor, or the gravity ring, or whatever you want to call it, they used one, which is the same one from Cyphoid Excalius, which the one that came on SPRYZEN was 8. Like, it doesn't even look close to 8 at all. They could have literally used like 10, 10 dash, 4 dash, or 4. That would have been close, but no, they just decided to not. Just go with the one that makes least amount of sense. Like, they could have even reused 0 and would have been fine with that. Speaking of parts that would have been okay with being reused, they should have used 0 for this because, by God, does Xanthus not make sense either? Which, both this part and this part was reviewed in the site in the Excalius Power Speed Launch set. So if you want to see my review, just check out that video. But it makes not much sense for it to be used in this paper because the one used on SPRYZEN was Spread Dash, which is a combination of Knuckle, Spread, and 7 on the disc. They could have even reused like Over, which looks like 0. Like, I would have been okay with Oval, but nope, they just go with Xanthus, even though that makes no sense, just because I guess it looks like an axe if you ignore this sword contact point. But yeah, now the one time they actually did reuse parts was this. This is Quattro attack, and the same thing they use for, you know, Astral, and this is based on the attack mode of Quattro, which doesn't come on SPRYZEN. It's just that I felt like putting Quattro Dash on SPRYZEN because I felt like it fit more for the last thing. Last evolution of SPRYZEN more than Fusion Dash did, which because it looks more better with Quattro Dash than it does Fusion Dash. So yeah. Now to me, at this point, they could have just reused the Zest Achilles bottom because that's also Quattro, so they could have gone with that. But no, for some weird reason, they decide that for this standard type, they're going to reuse, they're not reuse, but make a new part. They're going to use Jaggy, the attack tip, and classify it as a balance tip, which makes no sense because Jaggy's for attack. And you have an idea what Jaggy's actually like. I know this is the quad drive format, but it's actually very similar to the real format. This is what Jaggy looks like. Not balanced at all. This is just attack. But good thing about it is that you can now have double Jaggy. Jaggy. There's actually a few parts you can do in Beyblade that actually you have this based on the same part. You can do like extend plus. What else? Quattro, like two different versions of Quattro. And now you can do Jaggy. Wonder if there are any other tips that you can do this with in Quad Drive or Strike. But yeah, not really that great. Sorry I had to do that, but yeah, Jaggy doesn't make a whole lot of sense to be used in this context, especially when Jaggy is meant to be an attack tip. I mean, the funny thing is, the fact that this is classified as a balance tip means that you're able to use with Magma Ifrit and make Magma Ifritter's quad strike combo, because the colors on the spade do in fact react to the stadium, funny enough. Now I want to buy another Magma Ifritter just so I can make that combo. But I got it from the set, so I probably won't be able to. So, yeah. Jaggy doesn't makes less sense than Fusion Dash, because at least Fusion Dash came on the first Spriggan, which that didn't make sense for this spade, because it should have come with Quattro Dash. Which Astro Spriggan came with the first Quattro bit, so yeah. Just gonna put all these together now. I keep forgetting. Oh, that's actually pretty tight. In fact, I think that's the best last spin chip for Baby Burst Quad Driver Strike. But yeah, here is Bolt SPRYZEN. And it's not as bad as the other base in terms of design. Because even though the only detail that's really missing is the fact that these things are meant to be black, and that's about it. Like, it's better than the other base where Valtryek, it's missing its whole ass face and a bunch of other details that make, you know, make it so important. And Zest Achilles missing a whole bunch of detail, and that makes it fucking awful, especially because in the combos paired up with, and Destiny Evo X Balfour, kind of derpy with how much details it's missing. Like, the only reason why I'm not as mad with Cypher Excalibur missing as much details is because at least you can tell what it is. And even then, it doesn't look nearly as good as Cypher Excalibur, which they had the butcher design to make, you know, it's just a fucked up version of Cyphoid. Whereas this, even though it might be controversial to say, it's not as egregious as the other ones, because this Spriggan, the only thing it's missing is the white rubber and the stickers, these 2 points and black stuff, which is less missing details than Zest Achilles, actually. Which, the amount of details missing on Zest Achilles makes me want to commit arson. So they can put all the base away now, and yeah, let's just do the test a spin. So yeah, So you know what time it is. It's time for this motherfucker to glow in the dark. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, this light has other modes. I prefer this one because it looks more natural. Natural light is a vibe, if you know what I mean. So, let's see what this looks like in the stadium. And by God, does it look at least nice, so... I can give it that at least. Which is more than I can give, you know, Achilles, whose only glow-in-the-dark feature is in the drive chip, and that's just a, and it was just a fact to be of the drive chip itself, and it was barely noticeable. See, let's launch this MFR, and let's see how good it looks when spinning. And yeah, fast, very attacky, because, you know, Jaggy's meant for attack, but oh well. You're able to tell like where the glow in the dark details are on the blades, so yeah, it looks great in the dark. Well, when it's glowing in the base stadium. But however, without the ultraviolet light, I'm exactly calling this beauty, if you know what I mean. Like, looks good in the dark, which is way more than I can say about Zest or Seal Achilles, where it just looks awful. Because like Seal Achilles, like you could say, tell that this glows in the dark, and Zeal almost doesn't. Like the chip glows slightly, but that's it. Seal is a fucking piece of shit. But at least this left spinning used to be dual spin, quad strike, balance type is decent looking and should also perform decently, especially when that drive chip is so goddamn tight. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's unboxing video, and yeah, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. So yeah, and guys, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to hit the thumbs like button once more, subscribe, hit the notification bell, more check my socials, check my Discord or my subreddit. The links in the description. Just find Eve, SUBREDDIT, Boy, AuraDragoon, signing out.